Hi guys. We have so much to talk about. We have literally so much to talk about. And I thought I'd give you guys a little game before, you know. I just thought maybe we could do a little of this before anything, you know what I'm saying? Just like ooh, hello? I swear to God. Look how many times I had to put it in. I had to put it in 3 times. So if you really truly believe that one of your things could be a word, you ought to put it in because look at that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be so honest. I'm like 100% tipsy right now. I've had literally nothing to eat in 2 high noons, and I'm like actually kind of drunk. I'm gonna be so real with you. I'm gonna be so real with you guys. I haven't had nothing to eat. And I totally forgot to make food before, yeah. Getting Chick-fil-A, don't fuck with me. That sounds so good. Fuck off. That sounds so good. Is my poll still up? How do I... Did you guys do the poll? How do I let you guys know who won? I don't know how to do the poll, guys. But anyone who voted on the poll. Did you guys vote on the poll? I'm wearing a black shirt. No, it's gone. How do you let people know, like, who won, though? Hi, Halo. I don't know how to... I don't know. I don't know. Don't you get points for that or whatever? Or are polls just kind of like whatever? I just don't know. It's black shirt. Halo Ranchero. We have so much to talk about. We have literally so much to talk about. And I'm a little tipsy, but I made coffee and not food. I don't know. You have to do it a certain way. Okay, nobody gets points. Y'all will survive. The poll is I'll figure it out. Give me tea, bitch. You know, we have so much. I know for sure we're going to talk about me going to a wedding venue today and how I'm feeling about that. So we're going to talk about the wedding venue. And then I want to tell you guys about hair looking smooth. You know, it's healthy. I want to talk to you guys about hi Oreos. My past couple days. So do we talk about the wedding venue first and then my nightmares, or do we talk about the nightmares and then something happy? What do we talk about? Because I need to tell you guys something like actually creepy, like creepier than Phasmophobia creepy. Like we need to talk about what's been going on in this house. Halo. You better be nice to Aspen. You better be nice, girl. I like creepy first. Okay, well, as you know, I need to like pause my music in order to speak because what do you need? Do you not want to be in this room? What? Why don't you go lay down? Go lay down. Okay, so Devin and I got holy water and sage from Devin's dad actually like a couple weeks ago when we felt like, let me let Halo out. Be nice. Be nice to that kitty. That's my kitty. Aspen, come on. Are you staying in or what? Okay. You coming in or no? I just don't want Toothless in here because he's going to go after my cables. You need to decide if you're coming in or out. Halo Ranchevo. Hey, Maddie. Okay, so, guys. We literally got holy water and sage for our house because a couple weeks ago we were hearing noises and I kind of maybe have accidentally did an oopsie in my house. A while back, now our guest bathroom is right here and it is 100% the creepiest room of all of this whole house. I ordered a mirror. Now, this is how I know, like, if the internet shuts off and like my stream dies while I talk about this, then I know this house is haunted, okay? Because I know that like negative energy doesn't like when you try to tell other people about it or whatever. So my decorating choices were probably a bad idea. Our guest bathroom, which like never gets used, so it's when you walk in, there's like a mirror. Right when you walk in, there's a mirror. Are you guys still there? Guys? Okay, because for some reason it's not showing me how long the stream has been. It's showing me 0, 0, 0, 0. So I actually won't know if the stream cuts out. Okay. When you walk into my bathroom, right on the left is a mirror, a sink. Straight ahead is the shower, and on the right is the toilet. Above the toilet, it's like a little cutout. And I didn't know this, but, you know, I was on Facebook Marketplace and I got, thank you, Maddie, and I got a really cute, like, arch mirror. Now, mistake number one is me buying furniture off Facebook Marketplace. Like, you don't know what what is attached to the furniture that you're buying as far as energy wise. But I'm thinking, this is a cute mirror. It's whatever. I want to put it in my bathroom. Originally, I was going to put it in our master bathroom, and then I thought it looked really cute above the toilet in our guest bathroom. Here's the problem. When you walk in, there's a toilet over here, the mirror and the sink over here. They face each other. I did not know this, but apparently if you put two mirrors facing each other, it can open a window to negative energy or for spirits to come through. I don't know what you guys believe or whatever. I've always been a little bit of a skeptic. I did not know this. I didn't know this. Devin and I are decorating the house, you know, whatever. This is a long time ago. I bought this mirror and I put the mirror facing the mirror that came with the house that's above the sink. Literally that night, we're hearing doors open and close, and my cat Toothless can open cupboards, can open doors. Like, we really didn't think much of it. So, you know, I really like noises in the house. At the time, we have 2 dogs and a cat, and I've heard the same thing about a mirror facing your bed too. We have my full-length mirror facing our bed. So that's fucking fantastic. Okay, yeah. Hi, welcome in. Yeah, we're talking about how I'm going to get to it, but I'm just letting you know where I think, like, the context is, like, I think I might have accidentally opened a portal for ghosts to come. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean negative energy. So a couple months pass. I take down the mirror because I didn't know that, and we end up getting holy water and crosses and sage for the house. We saged the house. The holy water's next to our bed. Devin blesses multiple rooms, you know, the whole nine. And seemingly nothing is an issue for a little bit. I sold the mirror back on Facebook Marketplace to someone else just in case. Like, it got to a point where the mirror needed to go outside. I wasn't even comfortable with it in the house anymore. And we sold the mirror. I hope that person's okay. And, which, you know, it was just a mirror from, like, Marshall's. Like, I saw the tag. Like, I don't think there was anything negative about the mirror itself. It was the fact that I put 2 mirrors facing each other. I didn't know until one day. Now, I never use the guest bathroom. Like, I rarely do. One day during stream, I go and I use the guest bathroom. And as soon as I walk in, like, the air felt heavier. I go use the bathroom, and when you go to, like, in my bathroom, when you go to use in this guest bathroom, you sit on the toilet and you're looking right into the mirror across from you, and there was a mirror on the wall. I thought it was cute. It was like an arch mirror that was, like, white with, like, it looked like a barn mirror, whatever. As soon as I entered the bathroom, everything felt heavy and, like, just didn't feel good. I couldn't even use the restroom. I left that restroom and ran into my other one. Asked Devin to take the mirror down. We take the mirror down. I set it outside, and then I listed it on Facebook Marketplace, and someone picked it up the next day. Seems like things are fine now. I'm not getting any weird vibes from the bathroom. I still kind of do, but I'm also, like, I'm a girl that's literally afraid of the dark. So, like, I don't really take my own advice on, like, I'm literally afraid of the dark. So when I get nervous about a room, I kind of just shoo it. Okay, so fast forward. Sold the mirror, cleansed the house. You know, we have multiple crosses. I usually always wear a cross, whether it be my bracelet, or I have a necklace that's a cross. The other night, so 2 nights ago, I've been playing Phasmophobia for a while, and I've always wondered if it was a good idea or a bad idea for me to get introduced to this game, only because I feel like when you even joke about demonic things, things could happen to you. I get nervous about even playing a game that has demons and negative spirits and death and, you know, things like that in it. And I totally believe in the other side and souls that haven't, you know, crossed over. And I totally believe in ghosts. Now, if you don't want to listen to this part, you don't have to, because I also have wondered if me watching TikToks that have come up on my For You page talking about people's experiences with the other side and like people who do walk around with spirit boxes or whatever, it's not unheard of for things to attach to you. And I always wondered if things have maybe attached to me from the stories that I've listened to. Yeah, just like, you know, the ghost side, like the other side of the veil. Like you're not, you know, I don't know. You don't ask me everything. Like I don't know if it's because souls, like it's the souls that don't go to heaven or if they haven't even gotten, you know what I mean? So I just, the other side. Keep that in mind if you want to continue watching. This is your warning, because I'm going to tell you about my dream. A couple nights ago, I'm having a dream. Most of my dreams have me and Devin. What are you doing? You lay down. Most of my dreams have me and Devin in them. My nightmares don't ever typically consist of demonic things. My nightmares are typically about real life incidents. My nightmares will be about things that could potentially happen in real life. Like my worst fear is Devin cheating on me, or like my worst fear is like Devin and I not working out, or that Devin doesn't want me anymore, or doesn't find me attractive anymore. My nightmares, and now I typically have nightmares every night, like consistently. I don't dream happy things ever. Like maybe a couple times a year, I'll either not remember a dream at all, but 90% of the time I'm having nightmares, but they're never about like a scary ghost or a scary figure or, you know, Scream or Michael Myers. Like I'm not dreaming about getting kidnapped. I'm not dreaming about death. I'm just dreaming about like getting cheated on. Not that that's any better. Like my nightmares are terrible, but, hi, Anakin. Come here. Come on. Come here. So when I'm having a dream about me and Devin, come on, buddy. Come on. I'm having a dream about me and Devin. And I'm thinking that it's just a normal dream that I've always had. In the dream, I'm laying what I felt like was in, hi son. I felt like I was in a living room facing a kitchen. Be nice, please. Be nice, please. I'm in a living room facing a kitchen. I'm laying with Devin. And the weird part was that I felt like it was real life. Like I was in my bed, in my room, laying next to Devin. We were in the clothes that I fell asleep in. And I'm not in our house. I'm in our bed. I'm not in our house. The kitchen in front of me, the light, I'm not afraid. I'm just sleeping with my fiance. Like we're just laying there, just like how I went to bed. The light in front of me, that's all of a sudden I'm looking at like a kitchen setup. That light starts flickering, but it wasn't anything scary yet. It goes from flickering to downright like, you know, flickering just like a little bit, like on, off, on, off. Then it becomes like on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, and it starts to like really, really flicker. I realize I honestly felt like it was real life in my dream. I start trying to wake up Devin, but then I can't breathe or see, like I can't move and I can't talk. So in my head, I'm like, Devin, Devin. And I could feel myself touching him, his arm, but I could barely move. So my arm was already there, and I'm just kind of, it was the strangest thing. All of a sudden, in the light in the kitchen that's right in front of me, a boy was there. Now, every time I talk about it, I cry. So just, I know it sounds crazy, but just hear me out. There's a boy. He's maybe like in his teens. And he is not well. He looks sick. He was obviously not. He had dark hair. He wasn't a kid like 5 or 6. Like he must have been like 14, 12, 13 or 14. Never in my life have I been that scared. And he's sitting there. Yes, I woke up in the exact same place I was dreaming. Listen, he's in the kitchen. I'm in my bed facing the kitchen, and the light is flickering and things are... The kitchen starts to look like my kitchen, but that there's no wall there in between the kitchen. Like when in our master bedroom, in our room where we sleep, there's a doorway. That wasn't there in my dream. There's no doorway looking into the kitchen. We are just like, it's almost like we were sleeping in our living room. But I saw the island and all the tile, and like it became our kitchen in my dream. I'm like trying to wake up Devin, but cannot move. Can't breathe. So then I'm worried I'm going to suffocate. I can't speak. And I can't blink. My eyes are stuck open, staring at this boy who starts walking towards me quick. And I start full-blown sobbing, staring at him as he walks at me. And he was so scary. The darkest sunken in eyes and a big mouth and I can see him now. As he gets closer to me, and I can't do anything. Nothing. I am begging for Devin to wake. Sorry. I'm gonna cry. As he gets close to me, then collapses into me like dust. Collapses into my body. I've had scary dreams. Never have I had a scary dream like this before. He collapsed into me. Did not speak. But when I woke, I woke up Devin and couldn't. So he checked the house. And there was nothing, of course. And I told him, I know you probably think I'm crazy. And he's like, not at all. We already had sage and holy water. And he's putting the holy water on my forehead and my chest. We checked my body for anything because I was terrified that that whatever it was chose me. And I was nervous that maybe I had something and I didn't. So I didn't sleep that whole night. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw his face. It gets worse. I hear our door creak open to the bathroom that's in our master bed. And when I look, there's the boy, and he's sitting crouched, holding his legs, and he's sitting looking at me. And when I tell you, I felt like my skin jumped out of my, I jumped out of my skin, and I shot up and panicked. And when I blinked, he was gone. And I grabbed Devin, and he was like, what? And I was like, there's a boy right there. He was right there. And he was like, that's Aspen, baby. That's our dog. And I was like, no, next to Aspen. Like, I was like, no, next to her. There was a boy right there. And he was like, okay, I believe you. Okay. I have not been the same since. It's been 2 nights. Devin, I begged him not to, but he got an app that was an EMF reader, and I looked at him and I was like, this is not Phasmophobia, and I promise you it was not a nightmare from Phasmophobia. I know the lights flicker in that game, and I know, things come after you or whatever. This boy did not look like any of the ghosts in Phasmophobia. I knew it wasn't just a nightmare. And Devin believes me. I thought about it, Jaded, but the night that he chose me and sunk into me was not a friendly encounter. He came at me fast and but when he sat next to me, he didn't look scary like that. When he came at me was when it was, from the kitchen to me. When I tell you it was like he came at me. He wasn't running. He walked with a purpose. I don't know how to explain it. He didn't run at me. His arms weren't pumping, but he walked at me quick. And when he got close enough, it just and I couldn't move. I couldn't close my eyes. I had to watch him. When we went to church the next day, I begged Devin, I begged him. I was like, don't fuck around with a spirit box. We're not doing any of that. We're not doing any of that. We just can't acknowledge that it's here. We can't open up the door to the veil any more than we already have. And he got an EMF reader. This and a scanner that scans. So if you hold this scanner up, it shows. I'm going to show you. I took a video. This scanner will show if it sees anything. And it'll show like a body, like a stick figure body if it recognizes it anywhere. And we checked the whole house, and it'll recognize our bodies as bodies. Of all rooms, it scanned absolutely nothing until... Wait, since when did I've had 2 Santas that whole time. I'm sorry. So of all rooms, a figure was sitting in this chair in my game room. and only mine. There was nothing in any of the bathrooms. There was nothing in Devin's room. There was nothing in the living room, our bedroom, garage. And I got chills just now. Just now, I just got chills. It was sitting here in my room. None of the animals have felt any kind of way. There's been no barking, no growling, no hissing, which is a good sign. He's young, but he's not a child. This is it picking up something in my room. I think he's like 12 to 14. I got chills again. My room has always been cold. The coldest of the whole house. Always. Always. I've needed my space heater. I've needed to bundle. This room has always been the coldest, even with the heat on. Since bringing these cats home, Toothy's been very weird. Okay, I'll look into it, Ken's. Toothy's been the weirdest. I thought because we brought some stray cats home, but he's been acting really weird. No, I've never in my life had a dream like that or an encounter like that. Now, yes, I just got chills again. I've heard things in the night at other places I've lived or whatever. I've had nightmares before in my life, but never like this. And I'm not getting good sleep. Last night I read and got so tired. And last night I did not dream about him. I dreamt about the book I'm reading right now, which we're book clubbing it right now, Christmas Tree Farm. Last night, why didn't you just type it in chat? Yes, that's what I'm saying. He's been a little weird, Toothy. Last night, I'm convinced that I was safe from a visit because we prayed and I rebuked the negative energy. Slept with my cross on. Devin put holy water on me. We cleansed the house that day. And I actually had a dream about. Why are you taking so long pause? I'm thinking about my words. So Devin's he didn't have an experience like that. I feel like I've been chosen. It's in my room. It came for me that night. And luckily last night, whatever we decided to do, I just got chills again. Last night, I was able to get a full night sleep. But yeah, it's got me a little, I've been rattled. I don't like being home alone. All of the animals so far are fine. Toothy's the only one that's been really different. None of the dogs have had any issue with anything. So I'm just yeah. So that's how that has been. Devin and I wondered, Toothy's been with me the longest. Halo's doing really good. Halo's been great with all the cats, has not cared, has been great with Aspen. Yeah, so I mean, we cleansed our house with this sage, and we have Devin went and did the holy water in every room, but it's just when I'm here, I don't know. Something's I don't know if it's trying to communicate with me, and I let Devin know, and I was like, please don't think I'm crazy. He's like, I don't think you're crazy. I let him know that I'm thinking I never wanted to also I've never wanted to be like fully committed to any medium type things, but I know that if I gave into it, I probably could have been one. The amount of times Okay, Kens, let me know. I've known things about people, and people have wanted to communicate through me to others a long time ago. But being like that opens up the door to very demonic, scary things that I wasn't willing to open up the door for. I'm not strong enough to fight off the negative energy. So I never gave in to the knowing, though I could have. And I didn't want to. So I don't know if this one's just strong. I don't know who it wants to talk to, but it's a young boy. I just don't know. So that's what's been going on with me these past couple of days. And nighttime's hard. Nighttime is hard. Devin's been great. Aaron and I actually got some sleep last night. So I think we're going to continue to just pray and rebuke the negative energy. Hi, son. All the animals have been acclimating to each other really well. Everyone's great. Thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry for crying, but right now when I try to sleep, thank you. Thanks, guys. I don't know how to explain it. The house feels different. That's all. Feels different. So I just can't wait for Devin to be home. Cannot wait for him to be home. Okay, thank you, Kins. I'll let you guys know. Right now, I don't know like a priest to come and purify the house. It's, being in a non-denominational Christian church. I mean, it's basically a super church. Like that pastor, I don't know how to even go about a pastor coming over here. And it was weird because I felt like the dream, if it even was a dream, or if I really did experience that boy in real life, he was very scary with my first encounter. But when he was just sitting there, he was not scary at all. So I don't know. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate you. So I haven't been very comfortable with playing Faz again. I like the game, but again, I'm not sure where and if it was the mirror, maybe he felt your fear. Yeah. And I think we were in real life. I was explaining it to Devin and I was like, we weren't even in our house. Like the kitchen was so close to the bed. But the more I think about it, he was standing next to our island, our cupboards, our tile. I saw our kitchen, but our bed felt like it was just right at the edge of the kitchen. Like I felt like we were, but when he came at me, I don't know. So it was interesting, but I don't know that I can keep playing a game that has like Ouija boards and demonic things. I freaking love the game though, so it's unfortunate. So we'll see. Devin wants to like full blown spirit box it, like let's do this, and I am not open to doing more. I'm not I'm not open to that. It's just a neighbor. It's just a neighbor's car door. So I begged him. He was like, "Well, there's a spirit box app," and I begged him no, and he was like, "Well, we'll just do an EMF reader." And I was like, "I don't want to do any of that." What are you guys doing? No one's here. You quit. It's the neighbors. It's no one. It's the neighbors. Yeah. So I don't. Yeah. So we're gonna play Valorant. So that was that. But I do take some. I have some peace knowing that the dogs didn't bark or react to anything that's been happening. We thought we heard we've wondered if we've had like mimic like things in the house because we've heard things. Like he asked me if I've said something to him. Like we've wondered if things have mimicked me and Devin because I've heard him say things when he's right next to me and he didn't say them, and he's heard me but I didn't say those things. So he's heard me say come here, and I've heard him say hi in his voice, and he was dead asleep. He didn't say it. So yeah, we could do some cameras. I will never. My curiosity is not big enough to play with these things. I won't. So we'll keep an eye out, but it fell into me. So oh, interesting, Ken's. I Yeah, I want Devin to come home, but I'm weirdly not afraid anymore. I'm not super afraid anymore. I feel like I'm the house feels different. But if I was afraid, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't. I wouldn't be here. So I take a little peace knowing that the animals are somewhat okay. Toothy's the only one that's been feeling some type of way. Ouch. What, I can't pet your belly? You're sitting so weird right now. This is his foot, if you guys can see it. Yeah. We can move on to the next thing. And I'll keep you guys posted about that. Toothless is now, I've blamed it on, and thank you for the suggestion on that game. I'll check it out. Thanks, Alex. Toothy, he actually straight up meows different. Like Devin and I joked that. Oh, sorry. Devin and I joked that we actually like a different cat came into the house. Like Toothy ran out and we just like have a different cat. He meows like lower and different. He really wants to get into some rooms and hates other rooms all of a sudden. He wants to be in our closet badly, and this room. The two rooms, well, and the bathroom. These are all the rooms I am not a big fan of right now. Our closet, I'm not a fan of. I've had a very eerie feeling in there for a long time. The bathroom is where the mirror stuff happened, and he wants to be in this game room at all times. Like if the door is shut, his claws are under there, and he wants to get in there. And I wondered, his like low meowing and his hissing is only ever around the new cats. So I just kind of took it as that. Can you come up here? Oh, big boy. You're such a big boy. Oh, there you go. The mirror thing, yeah, I ended up buying a mirror off Facebook Marketplace, and I did not know that this was a thing, but I put the mirror in my bathroom, and it was facing directly across from the mirror that was already in there. Found this out later, that apparently this could open up portals to... I did not know that. I just was decorating, and I wanted it above my toilet. I thought it was a cute mirror. I put it above my toilet, and the toilet in our guest bathroom faces directly the other mirror. So I took the mirror down, we sold the mirror, and ever since then, stuff's been happening slowly. Yeah, ever since then, basically. Because I've never had a negative feeling in the house until then. And then I went into the bathroom while the mirror was up, and I felt like a dense, like my whole chest caved in, and someone made a comment about mirrors, and we ended up having to get sage and holy water from Devin's dad because I made that mistake. Now, hi son. Now we've cleansed the house multiple times. I just got chills again. Son, what is you doing? So I'm not... We'll have to see. I don't know what will happen, but yeah. So that was that. I don't know. I have not mac and cheese. Okay, so second part to today. I went and looked at a wedding venue today. Yeah, send some prayers. Thank you. I'm gonna need them. I looked at a wedding venue today, and now this would be the ultimate dream wedding venue. Took lots of photo and video, but this is like the ultimate, possibly out of budget dream wedding venue. If money were not an issue, this would be it. and it is beautiful. But my dream date was taken by another family member. I wanted 10/25/25. Someone else is getting married that day that's in the family. So now we're looking at 10/10/25 and 10/5/25. Now with venues, 10/10 is definitely taken like all over the place. 10/5 lands on a Sunday. And so right now we go and after talking about all that, it's very heavy. The significance of those numbers, I want to get married in October. And I'm looking at Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. And I want to, we're getting married in October is important for me and Devin. We love the fall, and we think about this day being the day that we are going to remember for the rest of our lives. It's going to be our anniversary for the rest of our lives, and we want to celebrate it as such. Whether we decide to go on a vacation for the anniversary or whatever it may be. So having it in October, it being a date that we remember easily, that we can celebrate always. That's why 10/5/25, 10/10/25, and 10/25/25 are our favorite dates. I hope that makes sense. There's no real significance. 25 and 5 are like my favorite numbers ever. But just where it lands next year, I've mentioned to Devin that we can 100% get married in 2026 and that we can wait another year and we don't need to rush. And he gave me a look like I was an absolute crazy person and was like, I am not waiting to be your husband. I'm in love with you. We don't need to wait. Why would we? And I was like, you know what? Okay. I love that. That's totally fine. So we're not going to wait till 2026. We are going to get married next year. That being said, I do love my fiance. That being said, that means we have under a year to make things happen, right? Totally fine, doable. I can make it happen. It's just that when I emailed this venue, almost every date in 2025 was taken, except for off season. Now, if you don't live in Texas, let me tell you, the off season is in the summer because no one wants to get married when it's 105 out. I promise you. Off season is June, July, August, where everything will be cheaper. Every vendor, everything. We went today and I kind of knew that it was going to be pretty out of budget because even though I'm choosing to get married on a Sunday peak season, their base amount for a Sunday in October is $6,500. I knew this going into it. Me thinking that could potentially be doable. We get there and sure enough, they make you choose from vendors that are like pre-contract. What that means is I don't get to cater. It'd be 75 to 100 guests. I don't get to cater who I want. Yeah, we're not going to do a court wedding only because the dates that we like, they're available elsewhere. Even like the dream venue was never going to determine our wedding date. If they didn't have an October date available, we're just not getting married there. They did have 10/5 available. 10/10 is not available. And I have to just completely ex-nay 10/25/25 because we have a different family member getting married that day, which sucks because they originally wanted a spring wedding. And so I didn't have to worry about having 2 weddings in 1 month as my sister-in-law. I thought, oh, no. They almost had every date booked, but they did have 10/5/25 available. Okay, so bear that in mind. Well, you don't have to send any more venues because I've come up with a plan. So even though I absolutely fell in love with the venue today, and I knew I would, I mean, it is a stunning venue for $6,500 on a Sunday. The problem is that then you're in this binding contract with you choose from the vendors that they have. They're not even recommended. It's like no matter what, the wedding would have been $20K, which means that today we would have owed, within the next 5 days, we would have owed between 60% of 15 to 20K in the next 5 days. And I looked at Devin and I was like, I want to marry you, but not for the price of a car. I want to marry you and I would do it now. Yeah. So what that means is like their vendors are not recommended. You quite literally have to choose from their list. And even if I go with the cheapest vendors on their list, it's like majorly brutal. Now, if money weren't an object, I'd be booking that venue. But I walked around with my future mother-in-law and my future father-in-law. And while we fell in love with it, I kind of looked at her and I was like, as we're leaving, and God is something else. Let me just tell you, God is funny. He's a funny guy up there. I swear he'd be making jokes. As we're leaving, now Devin has to go back to work because he spent his lunch break coming and looking at the venue with us. We go to leave. And there's a man walking on the street, and my future father-in-law literally recognizes this man walking on the street, rolls down his window, and is like, hey, so-and-so. Walks over. He's like, what are y'all doing? He's like, oh, just looking at a wedding venue. And he was like, well, y'all ought to check out such and such. I run it. And he's like, you what? And he's like, yeah, you can have weddings there. He goes, it's right around the corner. My future mother-in-law's like, plug it into maps. Let's go. And we, no joke, unplanned, go to check out a second venue. Guess how much this one is for 12 hours? What's up, Cold? Guess how much? And God is so funny. So what would have been $15,000, 12 hours at this other spot that we went to, which it was not all done up, all crazy, gorgeous. Like, don't get me wrong. But it was 6 minutes away. And we get there and I see the vision and I'm like, and I FaceTime Devin because he's not at work yet. And I was like, so, and he's like, yeah, I see your location. What are you doing by the river? And I was like, I can't make this up. God literally had this guy walking down the street that Dana knew. And boom, we're at this other venue. For 12 hours, it's $1,800. $1,800. We can bring whatever vendors we want, decorate however we want, do whatever we want. No binding contract, $1,800 to get married by the river. Do you guys want to see it? Let me send these pictures on Discord and I'll open them up. Because we went from, like, don't get me wrong, chandeliers, mansion, it's gorgeous, right? I see a vision. I see a vision. I think, now here's the other thing. And then I talk to Devin's mom because she's like, I've had 2 weddings at my house, babe. And I'm like, I know. I was like, I know. I didn't know. And I was like, I didn't want to like invite myself to your house. She's like, are you kidding? And she was totally down to have our wedding at their house again. Like, because they've had multiple weddings. Sorry, I'm trying to send these. Hold on. Now, you guys have to kind of, the pictures don't do it justice only because I wonder if I can send these videos too. It's not done up or anything, but I've started to wonder, and I kind of told my future mother-in-law, and I was like, look, I can't justify 6,500, and it's going to be more like 10, maybe more, maybe 15. And they were willing to help us out. And I was like, I mean, it's beautiful, but I want to cater it with who I want to cater. Like I want to get the lighting that I want to get. I want to get the photographer I want to get. I want to get, you know, they're like causing me to like spend all this extra money that I don't really necessarily want to do just to have the venue of my dreams. And don't get me wrong, it's stunning. And maybe on a 10-year renewal or whatever. But like, ultimately, I took a step back and I was like, you know, the goal is to be Devin's wife. The goal isn't to have a Bridgerton wedding. Like, I will be okay if I get married in a backyard. I will. I will be more than okay because the goal is to be Devin's wife. So I was like, you know, I think I'm going to start looking at places to do the ceremony. And are you open to, she's like, I'm not trying to sway you in any way, but if you want to have the wedding at our house, you can. And I was like, oh my God. Now their backyard is stunning, gorgeous. Like I've seen the pictures of the weddings that they've done. And I was like, yeah, this is great. And I kind of looked at her and I was like, can I rent a checkered print dance floor? And she was like, you can bring whatever you want. Do whatever you want. And I was like, those words. I was like, don't you freaking tempt me. Because I will. I looked up a checker print dance floor, $144 on Etsy. Okay. I don't know how much it would be to rent one because I don't need to keep it forever, but like at least I know my checker print dance floor is like $140, 150. Like, okay, we're getting somewhere. So I'm like, you know what? And I can cater who I want to. We probably will save at least $10,000. And then I'm like, okay, this is going to work. Let me show you the venue pictures. The one that's 1,800. Oops. Now, oh my God. I just got distracted looking at it myself. Make the honeymoon more special? No, totally. You guys ready? Now, trees are 100% dead right now. But imagine if I got married like 2 months prior. These trees are green or just barely turning orange right now. This is a river. And I can imagine just like an arch, flowers, and then you walk down. Now this would all be cleaned up. You know, we're in the middle of December, but this... You know what I mean? This is water. This is a river. The only thing I hate is this railing, but could probably do something really great. This doesn't have water, but I bet we could get some or put what we want here. The really cool thing is that we know the person that runs this. That's what I'm saying, Chloraboo. And I bet you, whatever photographer I get can literally get rid of. Oh, you're good, Meredith. Thank you. Nails are totally slay. Yeah, I think even though I don't like this in particular, I love the idea. I mean, this, by the way, there's like regular seating. I don't even know that we would need chairs. We could maybe do chairs, but it's like, it's amphitheater style. I mean, we could probably get chairs, but I don't know that we really need it. Isn't that so interesting? So interesting. And I'm going to do flower arrangements all the way to, I could see this being stunning. $1,800 for 12 hours. Now, that's if we do it there, right? I even was like dabbling with the idea of like, let's get married somewhere. And we party bus it back to my future mother-in-law's place because their backyard's gorgeous. I can get the vendor that I want. Because I didn't love the inside. This is like, you go up the stairs. So you don't really like party outside. You go inside. Mind you, this was someone walking on the street when we went to go look at a different venue. And this guy was like, go check out this. I literally, like, I run it. And my future in-laws were like, okay, dude. Like, they knew him. Called us back 15 minutes later and told us, yeah, $1,800 for 12 hours. And we were like, there you go. So it's like amphitheater style. There you go. See? So it kind of looks like that. This is not the one we intentionally went to see today. We went to go see a different one. Everyone will be able to see is such a vibe. Literally such a vibe. So you know, please find a link to the contract below. And then the other place sent me the contract just now. No joke. Listen to this. This is how much okay. Peak season Sunday 12-hour rental time is $6,500. 7 security guard. We have to pay for 7 security guards. $60 each one is $420. And then a $600 cleaning fee. In total, labor is $1,020. The venue rental is $6,500, which comes out to $7,520. There's an $84 sales tax and a refundable damage deposit of $1,000. The grand total being $8,604 before I even book the motherfucking vendors. $8,604. This does not include that I have to book catering through them, lighting through them, DJ through them. The deposit due is 60% of that. $5,162 will be due in 5 days. The remainder of it due in July. July. I will have to select, this is required, catering, tenting, rentals like the dance floor. So I found out that the dance floor that's in all of their pictures, not included. I literally thought that checker print dance floor was included. No. Okay. Catering, tenting, all the rentals, like furniture, bars, everything. Lighting, pyrotechnics, and drapery. 6 vendors required for this venue. Yeah, I don't know. Pyro. Literally, like, I'm having fireworks. Like, I guess I'm having fireworks. And no joke, as we're leaving, of all times, there's a man walking on the street that my in-laws knew that they knew him. And he's like, what are y'all up to? She's like, well, my youngest is getting married. Fiance's in the backseat. And I was like, hi, nice to meet you. And he was like, what'd you just check out? That? Y'all ought to check out this. I run it. And we're like, what? He's like, yeah, call me anytime. 1,800 for 12 hours. And my future mother-in-law is like, makes you wonder. And I was like, I don't have to wonder shit. God is amazing and funny. God is funny. He's like comical. And this is the spot. And it is beautiful. And I could see myself marrying the heck out of Devin right here. I really could. I really, really could. Even if we don't celebrate, I kind of peeked inside. They were having an event or setting up for an event. Kind of peeked inside and I was like, like it just kind of looks like it doesn't have any charm or anything inside. But if we go to his parents after this, which is only like 15 minutes away from here, we're onto something. And I was like, even if we don't do it in here, I'm going to check out other spots that are very close to his parents, because I think what's really important to me on our day is, I think the really, really important thing, I want our pictures forever. Like our pictures to me, I want to spend a really big chunk on pictures. I really do. And I know God's like, if you only knew the venue you're really going to get married at. And I'm over here checking out some mansion. And he was like, ha, 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 ha. Cue. On cue, boom. Here comes walking down the street. Hey, you should check out my venue. And I'm like, what? Oh my God. Like, God is hilarious. So, same thing about the house. When we're sitting here looking at, like, we're going to go buy a mobile home. And he was like, y'all have an actual 3-bedroom house waiting for you. Now, I need God to do something about this ghost up in here, though. I need you to do something about that. So you just let me know, because I need you to figure that out, because this is an issue. But other than that, I mean, God is so good. So good. It makes me a believer all over again. Anytime I ever question or whatever, where I'm like, do you see me, God? Do you answer my prayers? And he's up there like, girl. Yeah, God needs to, go ahead and just come on. Figure it out, because he scared me. That ghost scared me out of my skin. Anyway, I might get married here. This might totally be a thing. Oh yeah, Rue. I've been yapping for about an hour and 20. Yeah, dude. You have no idea. Hi. And you're so cute. You're so cute, Anakin. But the animals, like, don't care. I don't know. Animals are just chilling. Like, the animals are not scared. Nothing's going on. No one cares. Everyone's chill. It's so strange. We're going to get into some games. But yeah, that's the tea. That's the update. Now you guys know. I also see the vision. Maybe I scared him. I was literally like, I couldn't breathe. I did not scare him. He came at me. Oh, Tummy doing growlings, huh? Buddy fast walked at me like he was in the fast walking Olympics, and was like, and then like swan dove into me, into my chest. Do you know what you want catered? All I know is that I don't want people to have to choose like fish, chicken, or like or vegetarian, like P-Terry's. No, don't play with me. I will have P-Terry's or In-N-Out cater us so quick. Don't fuck with me. I'm such a little weirdo. I'm like, I want a pizza bar. And like, I wouldn't be able to do any of these things if we got married at this other spot. And I think overall, I liked that spot. I don't know. You have to do what? A pizza bar? It's a good idea. Burger sliders. Dude, fuck around with a pizza bar. I just like, I don't necessarily want to do I just couldn't. I couldn't. And they sent me the contract and I was like, yeah, I know. Like, yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to ask for people when you send the RSVP. I couldn't care less if someone wants vegetarian versus chicken. I'm not doing it. I know that's like a traditional way of doing it where you like, they need to send back. That way you can like let the caterers know how many chicken or how many steak or how many fish or whatever. I won't. I'm probably gonna do like more buffet style, but I would even take it a step further, and I even want to be like less. Okay, I mean, yeah, that's your wedding. That's not my wedding. I could just care less about what people want. I could care less. We're gonna like, it's not gonna be nice food. I don't think. Pizza's gonna be great. I mean, everyone I've talked to is like, I don't even remember eating on my wedding day, and I was everyone was like, I don't remember the food on my wedding day. I'm like, yeah. Potluck's a vibe too. For the only thing that the venue, my dream venue, they were like, it is BYOB, but that we were like required for the caterers to be the bartenders. We can bring whatever alcohol we want. That was like, I was like, okay, cool. But they supply the bartender. It was just interesting. What kind of cake? Very simple, maybe even a 1-tier, and then get a cake slab for everyone else. Very simple little cake for me and Dev, and then literally, or a cake sheet slab, a cake sheet. In and out would be fire. I will literally do a cake sheet for everyone else. I'm not kidding. I want a little moment between me and Dev with like a little whatever cake. When I look at the cakes that I like, I can quite literally get. But if you're paying for $21 a plate, there's no point in doing double food, right? Little cakes. Ooh, yeah, and then cupcakes. I'm nervous about having an open bar. I thought about it, but I was like, I know our families, and I don't know that we can do an open bar, but I don't know. I'm just like, I feel like if I don't confine myself to this other one, oh yeah, I see, I got you. Without confining myself in this like catering debacle and this whole contract thing, I feel like I have more freedom now. They said I can decorate how I want, whatever. It's gonna be beautiful and it's gonna be great. Now I'm just deciding if we're gonna get married somewhere and then party and reception at his mom's, or if we're gonna do everything at this other spot for $1,800. You know? I'm excited to get into some games. But yeah. And I told Dev, I'm like, you know what? If we don't spend like $10,000 to $1,500 on this other spot, maybe I can actually like get my dream dress, because I didn't want to spend thousands on my dress, but now actually I can. Music's gonna be great. I have like made it abundantly clear that a lot of it is gonna be Taylor Swift. Oh, I punched you guys. Okay. Literally, I'll be able to do the getaway car. No, that's what I'm like now. The send off's gonna be awesome. Like, I can see it, and now I'm like, okay. Hi, fiance. was just talking about us. Yes. It's okay. Yeah. Ooh, where are you ordering from? No, I was just, if you're getting it from Domino's, sausage and pepperoni, please. Please. Okay. Thank you. Our wedding, I've been yapping for an hour and a half. I haven't even played games yet. Yes. And I'm not gonna lie, I was like tipsy off the drinks your mom gave me. No, but they can still kind of hear you. I can mute though. Why? You want to go on speaker? Okay.
We're pregnant.
No. Shut the fuck up. We're not. You're so dumb.
Alright, I love you.
Whatever. You're so dumb.
I love you.
Why are you laughing like that?
Miss Whistle.
I love you. Bye.
Nail file.
Oh my god, bye. Oh my god. I went and got my nails done and Devin, the nail file is going off. I'm getting my nails done. He's sitting behind me. There's like a waiting area and I'm right there and it's like Devin texts me. I'm right there. He texts me. I look at my phone. It's like, why does your laugh sound like that nail file? And I was like, you're done. And I can hear him behind me. He's like, fucking dick. I'm dead. Like, shut it. Shut your mouth. Driving me insane. Whoa. Okay. All right, here we go, guys. We can game, but I thought I would just, you know, fill you in. Fill you in, Pookies, on that because it's been an interesting couple of days. Thank you, Sin, for lurking. So, interesting couple of days, but I came to the realization today that the wedding is going to be absolutely beautiful. And I'm not going to spend thousands of dollars. I want to be Devin's wife. I don't want to be in debt. We will go on a vacation or something. Like, I think I had a hard time coming to terms with it before because I was like, no, I'm going to pay anything for my dream venue. And walking around it, I was like, yeah, I could see this here and here and here. But there was not a single piece of furniture in that place. They show pictures like this place is furnished and that it's gorgeous. Then they literally charge you for a furniture vendor. A furniture vendor. Spend it all on the dress on the honeymoon. Honestly, retweet. No, like furniture. She was like, yeah, we have a vendor that supplies couches, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, dude, so thank God we toured it and I got it out of my system. Now I was falling in love with it while walking through. And then when I came to the realization and I was like, oh, because people will spend electricity vendor. No. I was like, oh, so we're insane. Okay. So we're insane. I'm not that insane, and I think we can make the background even at a house be perfect. No, literally, Sam. Like, insane. So, it's fine.
Leave deadlock to me. I know how she thinks. I know her weaknesses.
It's fine. It's gonna be great. And, it's gonna be fun having a little bit more, like, free will and adding to the budget. So, taking, you know, originally having our budget be something else. Now it's like... Now I have more in the budget for a photographer, videographer, and this is the kicker, live stream person. That is a very big deal. So I knew I was doubled up somehow.
Flash place. Reloading.
Go away. Placing wall trap.
Plant the spike.
Launching thorns. Thorns activated.
Spike down B.
Embarrassing.
Good hit.
Why did Viper go through B?
Retrieving flash.
One enemy remaining.
That's 3.
Oh my god, I want a backyard to look like that. I think I can find a way for the backyard to kind of give like whimsical, like there's a million trees and I'm pretty sure if I begged, we could probably wrap all of them in lights. So, and I could have my, yeah, I want to DIY it pretty hard. And then I could have my checker print. Yeah, I think we could do it. I could get a caterer that I want, a bartender that I want. It's gonna be awesome. I'm so glad the team's going together. You had a vandal, bro. You had no excuse. A vandal. Ooh, Narnia Neverland. Yeah. See, I really wanted like I wanted like very classic 20s.
Last player standing.
Fuck me, I'm stupid.
I don't know, we'll see.
Thorns are the flash tree. My ultimate's ready. Bring me the arsenal. Retrieving flash.
One enemy remaining.
Yes, I have a style dress in mind, everything. I want long sleeves. I think I want sleeves. This is the other thing is I want to go and shop so I kind of know the style that I think would be good for my body. I'm not going to go I'm not going to go for a little bit cuz I want to full send the gym. We're starting tomorrow. And then we're meal prepping and I want to see where my body can be. I actually don't even really like I like my body how it is. I'm like really wanting to snatch my face a little bit more. I want the face snatched just like a tiny bit. Your news didn't make me sad.
Spike down C.
I have the spike.
Thanks, memes. What was that? A follow? I missed it. I'm sorry. Give me 2 seconds. It was a sub? Okay, let me...
Spike planted. My ult
Thorns
ready.
down.
Give me 2 seconds.
My blind. Thorns activated.
One enemy remaining.
That's the last of them.
Pull up my... Oh,
Last
Kingster,
round
thanks so
in
much
the
for 15
half.
months. It's not showing up on my restream.
It's gone.
I'll do... That's what I'll definitely do that. Memes, I'm thinking like... a registry for like my DIY needs. Thank you. Have you been back since the sub badges changed? Oh my god, guys. His chin is rested on the desk.
Our spike's down.
Spike down A.
Oh, cat's on the desk now. Oh, cat is on the desk. So, my cat's on my desk.
Blind
Last player standing.
Guys. You want to see my mouse pad space? Buddy, you can't lay there. Have you thought about your hair? All of it, guys. I thought about all of it.
30 seconds left. Switching sides.
As much as this world hurt me,
Buddy,
it's mine.
you can't be here.
I will kill to defend it.
Hello. Is that a kitty? Yeah. Oh, okay, that's... Okay, I was saying, like, classic, but I think old Hollywood is such a vibe.
See. They're not out yet. They're not out yet.
Garage.
One in garage. Oh,
Still in sight.
Multiple enemies.
Spike planted.
two default.
There.
That's on site.
One enemy
Both side.
remaining.
Last guy site. 70. Backside. Nice.
No, don't check ranked.
Who to smother first?
What's up, Tark? How you been? Hey, sweetie. What's wrong? What's wrong, guys? What? What? What is it? Let's go. What's wrong?
See.
Val is so much easier with nails. What's up, Galaxy Girl?
In garage.
Okay, Devin's gonna be home soon. Working on the Jeep? Wait, what? Totaled the Jeep?
Still in sight.
I want a Jeep Wrangler so bad. It's on the list. I fucking want one.
There.
Yeah, I want one. So bad. So there's a cat on my mouse pad, so
Planted.
if you see me struggling, no you don't, okay?
Flashing.
Cutting their vision.
101 Clove.
On default.
Enemy remaining.
Good job, guys.
You really expect that to work.
Yeah, I want a Jeep. Are we ranking today? More Swifties? I don't know what I want. I want food, is what I want.
Looks composed.
I don't know what I want.
Still a different story.
I love my stepdad's Jeep, and I love the whole duck thing, and yeah. I want one. I want an orange one. Definitely. But we have a Subaru. Which I'm also not mad at.
Hey.
Long and short.
Boy smoke.
Cutting their vision. Still in sight. We need to survive.
She crossed for short. She's on in short.
Spike down A.
I lied.
Spike spotted. A.
Went to short again.
Thorns are alive.
Ready.
I told you I would never.
Good game.
Defenders win.
Orange sheep would be so you. I know. Don't I know it? My dad grew up on Jeeps. He had one. When he passed away, I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to get a Jeep at some point. Like, gonna get a Jeep at some point to honor him. But then I went the Subaru route, which is fine. And I do love my Subaru. I feel like I could probably play comp. I would have to move the cat. Maybe I play comp on the alt account with Dev. Ouch. Oh no, I have hiccups. Oh, don't I know it? Yeah, they're not good dailies. I know. I know, but every time I see one, I'm like,
Match found.
I have an Impreza Sport. I'm not very proud of it. I want a WRX, but CVT because I don't want to drive a stick. I can drive a stick, but I don't want to. Yeah, we wouldn't keep it stock. Also no fun. My daily driver right now is great. I mean, it's a great economical choice. I do like my current vehicle, economically speaking, because it is so great on gas and all that. It's just wishful thinking. Night market tonight? Really? Really? Now that I don't have long nails, I could go ahead and play whatever agent. There you go. Honda Civic's a great daily. WRX in February. I want to make sure, like at the time, which now they do have automatic WRXs. At the time, the only automatic WRX was a 2015, and I don't like to buy cars that are over 10 years old for dailies, if that makes sense. So when I traded my Crosstrek for this Subaru, it was out of the question that I was getting a 2015. I just wanted to make sure that I was making a good decision.
I will defend you all with my power and with my life.
Toothless, you are not allowed in here. I don't know about that. I've never heard of that car. You're not allowed in here, Toothy. You're not. Hey, be nice. This Toothy will go after the tree, and he's not allowed. I don't know about a. I've never heard of the Toyota. Venza. I don't even know what they look like. I have no mouse pad space right this very second.
Reloading.
Walking? I don't know. I don't want to move the cat, but I might. I do love Forerunners.
Player standing.
I do love Forerunners. I had a moment where I thought I was doing off-roading. I thought my car vlogging would be mostly off-roading. I was like pretty set on doing an off-roading build for the Crosstrek when I had that. I even in 2019 bought the lift kit and ended up having to return it. Yeah, Toothless is great, but it's Anakin that's on the desk right now. I had to return the lift kit because 2020 hit and everything shut down, and I was like, oh my god, we're not doing a lift kit.
Still in sight.
Sorry, Jet.
Omen, it's coming through spawn or spawn.
Last player standing.
Okay, what is happening? What?
Stand tall. We are Valorant. We are fighting.
Why?
Give it
What
to
is
me,
it?
woman.
What is it?
I just fucking sent out a picture of your Christmas gift and I was
Oh.
sent it to Dad and I sent it to you.
Spike's here. Reloaded. I've got you, bruv.
And I tried to click delete.
Why didn't you unsend it?
I tried.
Watching here.
Very good. What the
Anakin is making it really hard for me to play.
There.
Two are on their way right now.
There.
Hi, babe.
How there you go.
Cutting their vision.
Last player standing.
I think we FF.
Is this Swifty?
Yeah, it's a Swifty.
We're good now.
When is food getting here? Oh,
Should be here.
where's my... Did you unpin yourself?
I should have.
You did. You unpinned yourself.
My ultimate is ready.
There we go.
Everyone hiding.
Oh, I think the pizza actually just died.
Empty.
Last round before the switch.
We lose everything after this. Spend it.
Pizza's here. We'll eat, watch Hell's Kitchen, and then we'll play games with fiance at a dance party with fiance. Now I can potentially win a round because Anakin is not laying on my hand.
Cutting their
I've
vision.
got your trail.
There. Insect. My ultimate.
You will not kill my atoms.
Vice is there.
Reloading.
I'm pushing. I'm on.
There.
One nest.
Blind.
One enemy remaining.
Come on.
Careful now.
I have no mouse pad space again. That's it.
Outrun me.
Switching sides.
Cool.
Don't worry. The house always wins.
Devin drives my Subaru. He sold his car. And we went down to one car. But, oh, kitty. You gotta get off the mouse pad, boy. Thank you. Good boy. Such a little lap cat. Now he's on my lap. Just fine. After this, we're gonna eat pizza, guys. I haven't eaten today, so it's time.
Is your name a Supra yet?
Jet's name is a car. Speaking of cars.
Here.
Ice is coming in.
Hostile removed.
Spike planted.
Aren't you just the best thing ever in the world? All these animals gotta freaking go. You want to show them the big stretchings? Big stretch.
Still in sight.
Guys?
One enemy remaining.
Guys, we have...
Hi guys.
That's a TikTok wall. What the fuck?
These bitches.
Yo, come on. Go, let's go. Let's go.
Clutch.
Let's go.
Okay, TikTok wall. GG. Wait.
Match point.
Your magic.
Today was great. Yeah.
Oh, Randy said that he would cater us.
And what kind of food is that? Barbecue?
He said he wouldn't charge us an arm and a leg. He wouldn't charge more than $100 per plate or less than $1.
That doesn't make sense.
He said it depends on how much food he'd have to buy.
$100 per plate, babe. You realize how expensive that is?
He said I wouldn't charge $100 per plate, and I wouldn't charge less than $1 per plate. He said it depends. It depends on how much he would have to buy and sell.
Interesting.
Get out of here.
It would be up there. Less than other caterers.
We'll see.
He's also an ass. Dude, just cut my paycheck.
No, Dev. Don't cut any paychecks. You psycho.
Last player
I don't want us to
standing.
win this round. I want to
That's
eat.
just for telling to ban me. Jet, that's what you get.
Attackers win.
I'm just kidding. GG's, guys. Bye-bye.
Alrighty.